I want to ask is, I noticed in the lineups, you didn't play the first few games. You played 9 minutes, I think maybe fourth game into the season. You started and played every minute since. So what happened, or what did Vlatko see where he's like, oh my God, I have to start this 38th overall pick from the NWSL draft?
I'm not exactly sure. I was coming off a hamstring at the beginning of the season. I felt like I maybe started really understanding the coaching a little more as the season got a little deeper. And with that being said, I just try to take every practice, every game for what it's worth, roll with the punches, whatever happens in the lineup happens, and just roll with it.
Now, I like the story that you already had signed up for the Orlando tryouts before you heard you were drafted. So then, of course, you're drafted by Kansas City. But I heard another side of that story tonight, that you had actually been offered a job from KPMG. You had interned with them last summer, and they actually bought a big block of tickets for tonight's games because they wanted to show this summer's interns, look at the amazing things that our interns can do. So were you looking at an accounting career, or what was it, KPMG?
Yeah, my internship was an audit, so I did my undergraduate in accounting, and then I got I did half of my master's degree my last season of eligibility. So after my internship, about halfway through, when I got drafted, I was kind of like, look, this is the situation I'm in. I know my internship is supposed to run through March, and they were so awesome. They were so flexible with me, super supportive, and then a few weeks ago, I got an email from my KPMG recruiter that they were going to get a bunch of people and come out to this game, and I just was like, wow, this is such a great company.
Well, when they read your name in the starting lineup, I assumed that the loud cheers were from Challenge Club alums, but it must have been KPMG and Challenge Club. Of course, you're from Houston, went to Clear Lake High School, played at Challenge Club. Talk about what you got from that club. I mean, we've seen a lot of players from Challenge over the year break into the national team, so talk about what you got from Pat O'Toole and being part of that club.
So when I started at Challenge, that was my freshman year of high school, and I didn't have a ton of size, honestly. I was extremely small for my age. And whenever I got there, Pat kind of toughened me up. He taught me how to go in hard to tackles. I never dreamed I would be a defender in all my life, but here I am, a defender. And it's just fun to learn new positions, and Pat really helped me out with that.
Well, and to get to learn that position next to Becky Sauerbrunn at FC Kansas City. So you've got the defending champs, with Vlatko Nanowski, who's been a coach of the year, and then you're next to one of the best center backs of all time. I mean, just in a few games, what have you picked up from Becky so far?
A lot. It definitely makes me feel very comfortable having her beside me. I know that she's always, even if it's just a word or two, hey, one step left, one step right, I know that she's gonna have my back. She tells me where I need to be. It's honestly just the small adjustments that she helps me out the most with. And I'm still learning things from her every practice, every game. She's obviously a phenomenal player, a phenomenal person.
Last question for you. It seems that you and Alicia Chapman overlapped at LSU. So what was it like playing against a former teammate?
It was fun. I laughed a little because I was texting her earlier. I'm like, we're kind of having banter back and forth, like, hey, playing each other, like who's gonna win? But Chappie and I were close at LSU, and since playing in the league together, we've gotten even closer. So it's always fun to play against people that you are friends with.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.